Assalamu alaikum, my dear students. Hope you all will be fine and safe at home. I am Miss Nimrarani, SS English. It's your English lesson. I hope you all will be taking your lessons with great attention. So, you are all welcome at Trishnar Public School and College, Sahiwal. Today, in your English lesson, you are going to learn about past continuous tense. Past continuous tense. The objective of today's lesson are to enable the student to know the concept and nature of past continuous tense and its usage in conversation, to make formative sentences, to convert into negative as well as interrogative sentence, to convert affirmative sentences into interrogative sentences. The contents are past continuous tense, affirmative sentences, negative sentences, interrogative sentences, and negative interrogative sentences. Do you know what is past continuous tense? The past continuous tense refers to a continuing action or state that was happening at some point in the past. We also use the past continuous tense when we want to talk about an action that was happening over a period of time in the past. Example, I was reading my book last night. In this example, was reading is a continuous action and it happened at last night. We also use it to talk about long action in the past that continued for a certain period of time. It means that any action who is taking place continued for a certain time, for a specific time period. It simply means it is used to describe a long action that started before a specific action. The long action is continuing after the specific time. For example, I was watching TV at 10 pm last night. In this example, was watching is a long action. For example, I started to watch television at 8 o'clock and it was continued till 11 o'clock. So the time period between 8 to 11 o'clock is a continuous phenomenon because it shows the longer duration in the past. We also use the past continuous tense to describe a long action in the past that is interrupted by a short action. For example, I was walking to the station when you called me. In this example, two actions are performed. First one is was walking and second one is called me. So was walking is a long action and called me is a short action because was working showing a continuous phenomena and called me showed a past action. So this is a short action that was interrupted. We can also change the order of the sentence. For example, when you called me, I was walking to the train station. Both sentences are right and have the same meaning even after changing the order, because both shows the same action performed by the same person. But in this way we have to keep in mind that when we are using while, it shows the past continuous tense, and when we use when, it shows the simple past tense. It means while is used for the past continuous tense and when is used for simple past tense. If we are using while at the start, then we have to put comma before the next clause. But if we are using it between the two clauses, then there is no need to put a comma. Let's move towards affirmative sentences. The structure of affirmative sentence is, first we have to use subject plus was or were plus verb with first form of verb plus ing plus object. For example, I was eating breakfast at 8 pm yesterday. They were blaming the Prime Minister. She was complaining about these naughty students. In these examples, I, they, she are used as a subject, and was, were are also called auxiliary verb, and we use first form of verb, base form of verb with ing plus object. Now let's move its conversion into negative sentences. So the structure is, first we have to use subject plus was verb plus not plus base form of verb, means first form of verb with ing plus object. For example, I was not eating breakfast at 8 p.m. yesterday. They were not blaming the Prime Minister. She was not complaining about these naughty students. Let's move to convert these sentences into interrogative sentences. So the structure is, first we have to use was verb plus subject plus base form or first form of verb with ing plus object plus question mark. In interrogative sentences, we have to put the question mark at the end of the sentence. For example, was I eating breakfast at p.m. yesterday? Were they blaming the Prime Minister? Was she complaining about these naughty students? These all are the examples of interrogative sentences. At fourth step, we have to change these sentences into negative interrogative sentences. It is a statement, negative interrogative sentences, and the structure is, first we have to use was, were, plus subject, plus not, plus base form of verb with ing plus subject plus question mark. So examples are, was I not eating breakfast at 8 p.m. yesterday? Were they not blaming the Prime Minister? Was she not complaining about these naughty students? So these are all the examples of negative interrogative sentences. Now there is assessment worksheet. Let's read the statement. Question number 1. Fill in the blanks with the past continuous forms of verbs given in the brackets. It means after statements the verbs are given in the brackets, and you have to fill these verbs according to the subject using past continuous form. So first statement is, it dash when I got up this morning. It is used as a singular subject, so we have to use was raining, because we use was with singular subject. The answer is, it was raining when I got up this morning. Next statement is, we dashed the exercise when the bell rang, and the verb is do. So we is used as a plural subject, and with plural we use were. We were doing the exercise when the bell rang. Next statement is, when I met my friend, I dash along the street. Run. So we use was with I. When I met my friend, I was running along the street. Next statement is, you dash when I peeped into your room. So the verb is sleep. We use were with you. So the answer is, you were sleeping when I peeped into your room. Next statement is, she dashed the road when the car knocked her down. She is taken as a singular subject, so we have to use was. She was crossing the road when the car knocked her down. And the last statement is, the dog dash when the stranger arrived, and the subject is barked. The dog is also taken as a singular, so we have to use was. The dog was barking when the stranger arrived. Keeping in mind all the rules, all the structure of past continuous tense, fill this assessment worksheet in your notebooks with date, day and week. And have a blessed day. Stay happy and keep smiling. Allah Hafiz.